Hey everybody, it's Rob with Cherry City Guns and Ammo, and today we're shooting my brand new revolver. It is a North American Arms Mini Revolver, and we've got cylinders for 22 long rifle and 22 Magnum. Stick around. Okay, once again, this is the North American Arms Mini Revolver. Those first 5 shots were my very first 5 shots with this gun, and like I said, you can shoot, it comes with 2 cylinders. That was a 22 long rifle cylinder. It also comes with a 22 Magnum cylinder, and we'll get into some details in this gun after we shoot it some more. I really just want to shoot it some more because this is my first time shooting it. We'll go over the reloading procedure and all the little weird intricacies of this gun, because they're a bunch. It's an odd gun, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And here in my pocket, I've got the 22 Magnum cylinder, getting that changed out. And really you can shoot pretty much any rimfire 22 with this. So the 22 long rifle cylinder, it's not just for long rifle. You can also shoot longs and even 22 shorts, and then you switch out to this cylinder. On the outside they're identical, but then you can shoot the 22 Magnums. So let's see how the Magnums go. I'm going to take a little more time. Boy, that little thing really bucks in your hand. Let's see if I can shoot the Scoops TV plate. I missed it. I have no idea if I hit high, low, or what. Maybe I need a 6 o'clock hold. I have no idea where this is going. Oh, am I digging up dirt? Looks like. Boy, the 22 Magnum cylinder, and it really rotates in your hand. But to be honest, this is a tough little gun to hold on to. So let's start a little more in-depth look at this thing. So the unloading procedure, there's no loading gate. You know, this is a single action revolver, like a lot of the cowboy guns, but those all have loading gates. This does not have a loading gate. You actually have to remove the cylinder to empty it. And you do that with this little rod right here. You press the button on the end and it slides out. You have to have this on the first cocky notch, and the cylinder just falls out the side. And then there's all your empties. And then you can use this to press your empties out. Now apparently with the Magnum, it's not long enough to fully press them out, but it presses them out far enough. I'm gonna go get this loaded up, and then we'll show you some more of the interesting features. Okay, we're back with a full load up of both cylinders. We're gonna start with the 22 Magnum this time. Now looking at some more of the features of this gun, if you look at that grip, and I have fairly large hands, I cannot grip this gun the way you would grip most guns, because it's too short. For me, grip it with my palm, it's back here. So I have to literally just wrap my fingers around the grip, and that's the grip. That's all there is to it. And then because a lot of people actually use this as like a pocket carry gun, the hammer spring is pretty stiff, and the trigger is also pretty stiff. Cool thing about it is if you're carrying like this, you're in danger. That hammer is resting on a rim, and if you smack the back of this hammer hard enough, you can get it to go off. But if you look close, there's a little notch, and it's between every cylinder. So you can pull this hammer back, and then, oh, hold on, pull it back to the half notch mark, and then you go until one of those notches lines up with the hammer, and lower the hammer all the way down, and the hammer locks into that notch. You can see, you know, the rounds right there. It's between those rounds, and it locks it up. So there's no way for anything to hit one of those rims and make it go off, like hit the back of the hammer. You have to fully pull that hammer back, which, like I said, it is a fairly stiff hammer, and it's also a pretty stiff trigger. As far as sights go, almost non-existent. You have that little half moon blade at the front, and there's nothing at the rear. So when I was shooting the Scoops TV plate, I was kind of making I think I was undershooting it, because I think I was actually putting the blade even with the top of this. But it appears the blade sticks up higher, so maybe I need to have the blade sticking up just a little higher. let's see if we can figure that out. I'm going to try to hit that Scoops TV plate with just a little bit of front sight showing. And boy, I really don't have a clue where I'm hitting. I had some aspirations of trying to shoot the 100-yard gong with this, but I just don't know where I'm hitting. I have no idea. I'm messing with having more amount of front sight shooting, but I really don't have a clue where I'm hitting here. Nothing. Okay, let's try it with the 22 long rifle cylinder. And one thing I will tell you is this little thing is loud. Whether it's with the 22 long rifle or the 22 Magnum cylinder, it is loud. Oh, it's 22 Magnum cylinder again. There's my 22 long rifle cylinder. Yeah, it is really, really loud. You know, I've got a 22 Magnum semi-auto pistol, a Kel-Tec PMR 30, and it's got a 4-inch barrel. And that gun is very, very loud. This thing with 22 Magnums is incredibly obnoxious. And you know, you've got, it's like a 1.2 inch length barrel or something like that. So, and then you've got the cylinder gap and all that. So it's no surprise that it's louder than my semi-auto. I'm gonna go for the Scoops TV plate with the 22 long rifle. I just can't get any idea where I'm hitting to know where to adjust. I can hit my silhouette. Alright, I'm going to load up again. I'm going to grab a couple spotters, see if they can help me figure out where I'm hitting so I can actually get some good hits on camera on at least the Scoops TV plate. Silhouette's not a problem, but you know, that's a pretty big target. That being said, obviously, this little mouse gun is not a target revolver in any way, shape, or form. This really is an up-close kind of belly gun. It's for very close quarters. Defensive use is really what it's used for. And so you're talking probably within 4 or 5 feet. You're having a very up-close confrontation with somebody. You're probably not going to be using the sights. You'll probably just be pointing it and shooting it anyway. But I really like, even with small guns, trying to make some good hits because it's just fun. So I'm going to grab some spotters, see if I can figure out where we're hitting with this thing, so maybe I can make some hits out at some distance. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Either way, so far, I enjoy shooting this little thing because it's kind of weird, and I like little weird guns. And for its intended use, I don't think there'll be any problem with it functioning. And I think it's going to be very dependable. I don't know how much it's showing on camera, but those rimfire dents, the dents in the actual rim of the cartridge is really, really deep. So I think that's going to really aid in getting very, very reliable ignition, which, you know, rimfires are known for not having very reliable ignition. But having a really deep dent is sure going to help with that when it comes to dependability. So I'm going to load these up again. I'm going to do a few shots off camera, see if I can figure out where it's hitting, so then maybe I can make some better hits. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to have high percentage of hits. But I think I know where I need to hold-ish for our 60-yard silhouette. So, that's it right there. 60-yard silhouette. If I can hit 60 yards with a 1-inch barreled revolver, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I've got a spotter to help tell me where I'm hitting if I miss. So let's see. See that one?
I see.
What?
Low right.
Low right? High left? All right. No hits with the 22 Magnum. Even if I think I know approximately where to aim, it's still going to be incredibly hard. Especially at 60 yards. I went from not hitting up close and personal to trying to shoot at 60 yards. because I'm a crazy person, but it's fun. Left. High left.
I think those two.
Hey, there we go. So on camera, 10% accuracy at 60 yards, but with a 1-inch barrel revolver, I'll take it. You know, obviously, 6 yards is asking a lot for most subcompact carry style guns. Although I shoot subcompact guns at 60 and even 100 yards on a pretty regular basis, because I really like the challenge. I actually had a commenter not too long ago. I think it was on the video of my my Canik TP9 Elite subcompact that was criticizing me for wasting ammo shooting at 100 yards. Well, you know, I make a pretty high percentage of my hits with that gun at 100 yards because it's a really good shooting gun, and I do practice at that distance pretty regularly. And why not? I mean, I shoot for more than just practice for carry and stuff like that. I shoot for fun. And taking some of those really challenging shots with weird guns that you shouldn't be able to make those kind of shots with is a lot of fun to me. And I'm probably going to try some shots at 100. If I could get it at 60 with enough attempts, I feel like I can get it at 100. And I feel like I'm going to do best with a 22 long rifle because I feel like I figured out where I need to hold with that best. So I'm going to have it in fast forward mode because you don't want to sit through all of it. But I'm going to see if I can get a shot at 100 yards. It might take a lot of shots, but I won't make you, I'll keep count, but I'm not going to make you guys sit through it all. So let's see if I can get a shot at 100 yards with a 22 long rifle out of a 1-inch barrel revolver that has pretty much non-existent sights, terrible trigger, and almost no way to get a decent grip on it. Why not? Let's see if we can do it. All right, so I'm going to zoom in this real quick and I'm going to zoom back out. You can see our backstop there. That backstop is at 100 yards. It's focusing on my finger. You can see the small orange dot, that is our 100-yard head. And then to the right of that is our, to the right of that is our 100-yard silhouette. So I'm going to leave it zoomed out so that you can see me shooting, so you know I'm doing it. We shouldn't have any problem hearing the ding if I actually get a hit. I'm going to have a spotter trying to help me. I've got somebody on a spotting scope to try to help me walk these in at this ridiculous range for this little gun. I hope this doesn't take forever, but we're going to keep count. First 5 rounds out the 100-yard silhouette.
Couldn't even see that one.
All right, spotter couldn't see that one at all.
I think to the right. Couldn't see it.
I gotta take off my sunglasses. I need to be able to focus here. Man. And right now the sun has it completely shaded.
I can't see anything. There's no dirt or anything. It's hard to see.
All right. 5 rounds down. Spotter might not even be able to help because, yeah, 22 long rifle at 100 yards. It's hard to see if I'm anywhere close to it or not. Especially actually with the backstop probably actually makes it harder. Because it's probably just going to punch little holes in the backstop and you're not going to see dirt flying like if you just hit dirt. There's already plenty of holes in that backstop, so backstop probably doesn't help. Okay, I'm going to bear down, really focus. These are shots number 6 through 10. There's an extra added challenge when you don't even have a rear sight. So it's like how much front sight do you leave showing? If the guy is watching who made the comments about me wasting ammo by shooting a subcompact gun at 100 yards, this is kind of frustrating, but it's also fun. And you must not like anything fun, because this is actually fun. And this is way harder than with the one that I maybe will actually to hit with a pretty regular consistency with my Canic, and that's the one you commented on. This is insane, but you know what? It's still fun. So this is shots 11 through 15. So I think I just hit the pole, which, I mean, technically that's a way skinnier target than the silhouette. So does that count? I mean, probably not. I mean, it's still a miss. It's not what I was aiming for. But it means that we're in the ballpark. And the ballpark is pretty good considering. So that was what, shots 16 through 20?
Yeah.
So this will be shots 21 through 25. Honestly, if I get it less than 100, I'm going to be thrilled. We'll see how many I go before I give up. At least I'm getting good at loading and unloading this thing. So, yeah. So that was 25, right? So here goes shots 26 through 30. Come on now. Sometimes lining up that little pin's kind of a pain. Okay, so a lot of them are going right. This may take a bit. It's gonna happen, damn it. I might have to get more. Let's see.
You're on 31 through 35 now.
Weren't we already on 31 through 35?
Maybe we were.
This is either.
36 through 40? No?
This might be 36. I think this is 36 through 40. I don't know. It's getting hard to keep count. I'll keep count on the camera. Or you can keep count or whatever. Hey! I got a 100-yard hit. I think that was shot 40.
Yeah.
Shot number 40, 100-yard silhouette with a 1-inch revolver.
Oh, it's right on the head.
It was right on the head?
Yeah.
I was starting to really doubt if we were actually going to get a hit. You know, this is a, considering what it is a pretty decent little revolver. If you're trying to use it as your 100-yard match gun, you're a fool. It's not really obviously made for that. This is for very up close. But I mean, what fun it was to get a shot on it at 100 yards with a 1-inch barreled gun. There's probably not a lot of people that can say they've done that. And it was fun getting there. I'm glad you guys stayed along for the ride. This has been, I've had this for about a week now, and I've been pocket carrying it, even though I hadn't shot it yet. Lots of times as a backup to my normal carry gun. They're a cute little gun, and you know, I paid $279 for this, and that came with the 22 long rifle and the 22 Magnum cylinder, which I really think is not bad. You know, they're nice little guns. There's a million different variations on these things. You actually have long barreled variations. You have like a 4-inch barrel on them. All kinds of crazy stuff. They have a black powder one, so you can actually get a black powder North American Arms revolver. All kinds of weird stuff. Anyway, this can be a fun little backup to have. It'd be nice, like if I go hiking in the summer where I'm wearing a pair of light shorts and I don't want to have like, you know, a big carry gun weighing down on my waistband and all that kind of stuff. They're just a nice option. Are they super effective? No, but once again, you put it in the right spot, and if you're using this the way it's intended, you're going to be up close. So in the right spot shouldn't be that difficult. And anything's better than nothing. I'll definitely take it over a sharp stick. So it'll be a nice little option for carry gun. Very rarely will be my primary carry, but you know, they're just kind of fun, and I've always looked at them, and I've always kind of wanted to get one. And finally I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna buy one. So I'm kind of glad I got it. It's gonna be fun to screw around with, and yeah, if there's any major updates over time, I will do another video. Maybe I'll do like, you know, 1,000 shot North American Arms review video. That might be kind of fun. There's probably not a lot of those out there. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.